Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. How you all guys doing today? How's it going, Mr. Joe, Startup Mace? Mr. Shawnee is in the house. Hello, Mr. Shawnee. Oh, one sec. Let me reload alert bait because it seems to be not working. One sec. Thank you very much for the Godzilla roar. Much appreciated, Mr. Joes. Where are you? There you are. Right, give it a second. That should be back up and running. So I did reset the lurk bait leaderboard. And this month I will be doing a bit of a giveaway. So, exclamation mark fish in chat. And the top 5 names in the list will go through to a raffle at the end of the month to win a 25 Steam gift card. So yes, so I'm not going to say too much about it because I don't want you to get too excited, but yeah. there you go. But yes, welcome in. Oh heck. Yes, welcome back. We are once again back in Ark Survival Ascended on Aberration. And, I did go through, I did find a second basilisk and actually tame it up the correct way. For those who were tuned in on Monday, you probably remember seeing me taking one with the gun. Not Monday, Friday. But yes. And thank you very much, Mr. Shawnee, for the Star Wars Cantina and the 20 biddies. Yeah, so this is actually my new basilisk that I tamed the correct way. Now, I did record it. I haven't actually linked it up yet, but give me a sec just to get it. Indeed. Right. Hopefully that's the right one. So this is... Oh, let me just pause that a sec. Let me pause it. But yes. Let me just make that a little bit shorter. There we go. So this is actually tamed... Was done on Saturday. You don't need to see that. So for anybody interested in taming a basilisk, it's very, very easy. The only thing you do need... Hey, Andy the farmer, by the way. All you need is a rock drake egg, or a couple at least on you. Here you go. So obviously I found one just up near the spawn area. It was a level 7, as you can see from the information there. It's basically the one I'm on at the minute. I haven't even leveled it up or anything. But all you literally do is drop down the egg on the ground. And what you're aiming to do is basically get it to aggro onto you and then eat the egg. Exactly how it was there. That is literally how easy it is. That is literally how easy it is to do a basilisk. But obviously you do need to have that egg on you in the first place. So yes. So that is kind of very, very cool. And yeah, this is a little guy. He's got like orange markings, but obviously the skin himself is like a blue color when this sun comes through. It's kind of pretty, actually. I wouldn't mind actually head on to one of the other maps to actually have a proper look at it at some point. But yep, it is what it is. Obviously, if I come into here, you can clearly see all of its stats. Obviously, I've put a little bit into it. Actually, it's a level 10. And yeah, I've got 62 points I can put into this. So that would take it up to like 72 instantly. So yes, which I think I'll do. So I usually go with melee damage, health, stamina, and weight. So let's crank that up to say 5,000 at least minimum. Yeah, that'll be fine. Health, I always try and get that up as high as possible. If I can get up to 10, great. There we go. And then the rest is like a split between stamina and weight. So I think I'll do a couple into there and a little bit extra into the weight. So obviously it's got to have a long time to regenerate. So yes, right now I'm not going to take him out because I may end up accidentally killing it. So, yes. But yeah, there we go. So, woohoo, is now to level 72, just like that. So, let's get you back into your pod and healing away. And we can get back into the base. So, over the weekend, I did go through, tidied things up, made things a little bit easier and lighter around here to look at. I've also been doing some breeding. Yes, I found this lovely megalosaur out and about. It was an actual baby I raised up, which I'm now trying to breed across to try and get a male and female of this pinky purple color, which I kind of like. So yeah, these guys are just going at it like, yeah, there's no tomorrow, as it were. But that makes 2 basilisks now. I do need to find a female. So that's the one I've just done, woohoo. And obviously I've got this one right here, which I used gone on to get. So yeah, I'm going to have to try and see if I can find a female. Maybe just get rid of this one and keep this woohoo. Woohoo and he-woo or something, I don't know. But we do have... Are you ready to rock and roll? Not quite. You've still got a little bit left. You can be cracked. And, ooh, we got 2 males. Ooh, neither of the colours I want on the Megalosaurus. Okay, so we can pop them into there. So these are all the ones I've had so far, which some have got it, but not the level. So like this one, for example, was a level 23. It's got the colour, the 210, but it didn't have what I wanted. It's like, no! Oh, man. So at the minute, so same with this one. Obviously, this is a level 23 female. It's like, come on, really? So I'm just going to keep trying and trying and trying until I do get that 210 come through on a male. Because I want to basically replace this guy right here. But yeah, both of them are level 41 and 42 sort of thing. So it's all uphill from there. Obviously, these guys are still breeding. I'm creating a nice little army of rock drakes. They're all coming out at around about level 72, which is quite nice. And so it's just putting in the extra points for, obviously, that big boss battle. At the minute of the weekend, in here is all what babies I've had. I have added a couple of extras in just to mix things in a bit. So yeah, we've got 2, we've got 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So another couple. Hopefully we'll be fine. Yes. How's the PC? I haven't tested ETS server yet. Oh, okay. Trying to figure out why I'm on the one that's getting booted from ATS and ETS servers when nearing the unload area. That is crazy. I did notice obviously when you were well, when Farmer Mark was streaming, you kept mentioning about that happening. It's a weird one for sure. But yeah, apart from that, I do have a companion over here now. He never freaking shuts up. Yeah, that's the only problem. I'll show you him in a minute. He's probably running around upstairs. Where is he? Where are you? I can hear you clonking around. There you go. So this is basically a robot that can do various tasks. They do repairing. They can go out harvesting. This guy right now is on butler mode, which is meant to pick up items from one area and deliver them into storages. He keeps getting stuck, so I'm sure he'll figure it out at some point. I just leave him to it. But I've actually got him set to just clear out all the berries and the crops in the greenhouse and deliver them downstairs into here. And he gets stuck every now and again and has to be reset and restarted. But overall, he's doing fine. I haven't really tested him with the mining side of things and how all that works. So I've got to figure that out at some point, maybe in the future, looking to maybe trying to get another one set up to do the mining side of things. But that's one thing as well. Oh, yes, and I've mentioned I've been tidying up around the base as well a little bit. So rather than having that wood front there. I changed it out with some greenhouse panels. I actually found a better looking glass mod as well on the mod hub, and yeah, obviously it keeps the still looking as a greenhouse panel, but the glass itself is a lot more clearer. You can actually see out properly. Same here. I went through, I redid the roof. As you can see, I've actually slightly overlapped it on the side a bit. It's something I'm trying to figure out everything, but yes, it'll work. It'll work. Might be able to add it into future builds where it's slightly offset just to get a better looking roof. But yeah, things are getting there. Obviously, I've got this little area over here now set up for the transmitter rather than having it just stuck down the corner. And then finally, my little storage area is all the way around this side now. Rather than being inside, it was getting a little bit clogged and a bit disorganized. So I thought if I bring it all out here, I can see straight away what I've got, what I don't have, what I'm getting low on, stuff like that. So I can always get out there and do some more, or go in and do some more crafting. Like, for example, in the top there is spark powder 156. Will I need more? I don't know, but I could go in and craft more if I wanted to. Obviously, wood, for example, if I got low on that, I could look straight here and say, okay, I need to get some more wood. So go off, grab me hatchet and start chopping more trees down and stuff like that. But overall, it's looking a lot tidier. I did a little bit of painting on the floor just to make it less stone looking. Obviously, one of the things I did do out here, I replaced the stone with wood over here, which I think looks a little bit better, brightens it up a bit. I kind of like it. So yeah, just sort of move things around, tidy things up, and yeah, it's getting there. It's definitely getting there, and I'm liking it. I like it. I got some storage up here for saddles, weapons, armor and all that, blueprints and stuff. It's kind of nice. And then obviously up the top here, it's still pretty much the same. We've got the greenhouse there. Robbie, who's a little bit broken. Oh, there we go. You can get it. See, you can get out, but I don't know whether there's something in there he's trying to get to. I don't know. Hang on, let's see if I can shut the door on him in a sec. Now you really are trapped. Stop moving a minute. There we go. Now there's nothing actually in him, so what I could do, and if you ever do get around to using this guy, actually just to show you him, if I come into here, under engrams, if you just type M8, and it's actually part of the Bob's Tall Tales, it's this thing here, the unassembled Sir MR 5R M8. Sorry, I got a bit of a headache and not quite seeing things right. It's this guy right here. It does take quite a lot to do, but I've been busy. But yes. But you can just come over to here, and it'll teleport back to where you are, and you can then just go in and go here. Obviously, you got harvest mode, you have a repair mode, so if you're getting a lot of damage on your base, this is a good idea. But yeah, I've just got it set to butler mode, and all you have to do is, if you come into a storage or a plot, or even I don't know, like the workbench or something like that, fabricator or whatever, if you haven't got it, if you come into here, it's just down here, set this to automatic, I think it is. Automatic withdrawal, and basically what that'll do is that the robot should take the product from here, then the other end, if you wanted to go into a storage, for example, if I come down here, for example, and go into there, all you have to do is, if you've got one in storage already, all you have to do is right click it and add it as an input, and you can actually select the amount of stacks you want of it. I've just had one stack of basically that, and it should bring all those crops in, the honey in here. And hello, Mr. Farmer Marks. Thank you very much for the $10 tip. Much appreciated. And how are you doing there, bud? This one right here, I've got it set up for berries. And basically, he's done all that. He's brought all them down. So he is working. Gets stuck every now and again. But yeah, how are you doing? And if you guys are not following Mr. Farmer Marks, make sure to click on that link and give him a follow. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, exclamation mark fish should be working. new scoreboard. And obviously the top 5 people on that list will go into a draw at the end of the month for a 25 Steam gift card. But welcome in, welcome in. Mr. Firemarks, did you get your thingy sorted out? Your alert bait? No? Okay. Did you try? Hello, Mr. Shawnee, by the way, over on YouTube. Okay, actually, let me, because this is probably going to be a bit of a pain. Let me save, and I'm just going to shut down the game briefly, and I'm probably going to have to shut down Lurkbait temporarily. Alright, exit. I'm just going to show something for Mr. Firemarks. And hopefully he'll be able to go through. Unfortunately, I've been kind of in and out all weekend. So it's not been the easiest. So I know that you're using Streamlabs. I don't want that one. Oops. We'll come into here. Oh, I keep clicking on the wrong blinking one. Apps. And somewhere in here should be Streamlabs. Desktop, right there. See, I can do this now. Actually, let me close down. Where's Lurkbait? There. Just want to close down Lurkbait so you won't be able to fish for the minute. Because I don't want it connected onto OBS. Actually, I could have just disconnected it, couldn't I? So, let me delete this a sec, because this is what I set up earlier, just as a test to show Mr. Firemarks. So, in your sources, but it's still not working. Okay. So, what you might have to do is delete it from your OBS Firemarks, then go into game capture. Let me actually reload it now. Here we go. Hopefully, it won't go onto my OBS, but you never know. But yeah, so maybe set it up again as a game capture. Add resource. We're going to put this as Lurk Bait. Add source. Hopefully. So what I always tend to do is capture specific window. I think it is. Yep. And make sure that you select Lurk Bait in here. Once you've got that set, actually, let me find something to put on underneath this a sec, just so you can see, because obviously this is not good. Because black against black is not easy. Do we have a color block? Yes, we do. And we'll choose white for the minute. Sorry, it's going to be a bit horrible looking. So as you can see right now, Lurkbait has obviously that black background, which makes life easier. So first things first, it should be like this, transparent on your desktop. If it's not, go into your settings, scroll down through to where it says graphics. Actually, let me bring it across just so you can guys see it a bit better. This is for anybody adding this. And all you want to do is find background and make sure that it's set here to transparent. Once that's done, click save and close. There we go. Once that's done, you should have a completely see-through like this. Okay. But not on the stream. Okay, so go to your Streamlabs. Obviously, you can double click onto it where Lurkbait is, or right click onto it and go, oh, I didn't click it right, and go to properties, and in here you should see this right here say allow transparency. So if I actually move that across, you can see right now this is Lurkbait right here, and it's obviously darkened. Let me, there we go, keep it so it's shown for the minute, just so this is how yours is at the minute. Obviously, if you click on this, you can see straight away that that black background disappears. So that's the allow transparency, which is the third one down. If you click on that, that should remove that background that you keep seeing. Just like that, yeah? Once you click that, just close it, and you should be good to go. That should be all you need to do. You'll give that a try again. Yeah, maybe maybe delete the one you've got. So just come into your sources, find your lurk bait, delete it, and add it back in, because it may be not registering the changes. So maybe go back in, set up another game capture, make sure it's set to capture game here, add source, we'll call that lurk bait again. Oh, lurk bait, I can't type today. Add source, and obviously make sure I always do it so capture a specific window, and then set it to lurk bait that way, and then obviously just do the transparency while you're at it, and you can see straight away that there's no transparency there. And obviously if I set that now to automatically hide, the whole thing disappears. And obviously eventually if I do that, click off of it, it's completely gone. Give that a try and you should be fine, Mr. Farmer Marks. You should be fine. And hello, Mr. Dead Soul. And hopefully you guys should be able to do lurk bait again. Right. Okay, there we go. We'll get this launched back up. But yeah, give that a try and you should be good to go. I should actually add lurk bait onto here as well, but it is going, by the way. I can hear it on the side there. Oh, you got some junk. A junk soda can. There we go. Worth 1 gold. Mr. Jers is now casting a line. Look at this. Here we go. See, there we go. Oh, this could be a good one. This could be a good one. Oh, an epic eagle ray. 208 gold. Nice. Well done. Anyway, there we go. Alright, let's switch over and you guys should be able to see it now. Oh, let me get rid of that because you don't need to see that again. That was me showing off my taming of the second basilisk. There we go. Hello, Ali Bongo. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. And just to remind you guys, for anybody who does want to get in the competition this month, !fish in chat, and you also need to be a Steam friend, which my code is in chat right now. The 91510579, and obviously that is for those who are watching solely on Twitch. Unfortunately, I haven't quite figured out how to do YouTube and all that with games. But yeah, so the actual base itself, I think for now, is done. Currently working on obviously getting some more rock drakes up and ready. I do need to actually bring them out and get their levels set up, because at some point I am going to be going in and doing obviously the boss battle on here. Now I can come into here and I can show you exactly what we're going to be doing. So this is going to be it, the alpha, and obviously this is the oh heck, I can't think of his name now. Roswell, is it? Roswell something? The doctor guy? Yes. If you've ever seen him, he's an ugly looking bugger. But yes, I need to find the artifact of the stalker, the artifact of the depth, and the artifact of the shadows. Only 3 artifacts for this. However, I also need to get the Alpha Reaper King Bob, a Basilisk Scales 8 of, which I think I should be able to do that. The Reaper Pheromone Gland 7 of, which I think I may have enough now. I went out and about earlier and found a fair few Reapers out there. I need to get a Alpha Caracos Claw, so that big giant crab is on the maps. Need to get an alpha version of that in the claw after killing it. I need an alpha basilisk fang, I've not even seen an alpha yet, so that's going to be interesting. A nameless venom should be fairly easy to get. I think I've now got 20. They pop up quite often on the surface. And then obviously the rock drake feathers, which I pretty much got already. So yes, it's got to be the artifacts. I need to do some research to find out where they are. And try and get them sorted out. But yeah, got a little bit of time yet. So right now, I'm currently actually waiting on a 10% day, 90% night on here. I've been getting 90 day and 10 night for the last 3 days. It's like, come on, really? Because I want to get up onto the surface to try and find that Alpha Reaper if I can, to do that. So also see if there's any more metal and obsidian up there that I can grab while I'm up there. Because, yes, I might need it. I've already got 34,000, so metal. But it's really the obsidian I'm running low on. I've only got 1,400. Just under 1,500, really, at the minute. That is definitely going to be needed at some point. But yeah, things are definitely coming on. Now, I'm still up and on what I want to do about the boss battle. I'm pretty sure I want to take, obviously, at least as many rock drakes with me, including Princess here. This is my little princess. She's staying with me. She's the one that's going to be, I'm going to be riding around the arena. Actually, out of interest, can I find a picture of the boss on here? I'm sure I did a search earlier. Rockwell. Edmund Rockwell. Mutated a little bit. Arc. Survival. Survive. Ascended. Let's do a boss battle. Be best boss fight. There we go. It's just really to find a picture of him for you guys to see. He's not the prettiest. Let's put it that way. Oh, let me do. And there's a T Miller in the house. How's it going, T Miller? Thank you very much for that. Godzilla roar. What map are we on? We're on. Oh crap. Aberration. Aberration. Here we go. Yeah, so if anybody hasn't seen this boss battle, he is an ugly so-and-so. So, yes, this is what Edmund...
Oh, this is gonna be it!
Hang on. This is Edmund Roswell. He is basically the character voiced by David Tennant. So whenever you go into an Explorer node and you hear David Tennant, this is the guy. From what I understand, in his time in Ark, obviously he went through early days, learning about Ark, the creatures, the different tribes that are there. He became a bit of a in-between person. He kind of helped tribes sort out differences. But as time went on, he become a lot more corrupted, shall we say, and end up looking like this. Actually, if I mute that, I might just be able to show you a little bit more. And, oh, typical, it was the end of it. And, yeah, you see, he's like a octopus, weird creature, and he's huge. From what I understand, the actual battle itself takes quite a while. What you basically have to do, once you get into the arena, if I bring this up here, you get these little tentacles come up. You have to take them out first of all. Then he kind of goes into a sort of slump that you just seen in the beginning of that video. And you have to basically kill his heart. You get to a point where he'll then wake back up, the tentacles come back in, then he'll start spitting stuff at you with these little balls. that you have to shoot down, and you can then go through, do the tentacles again, and heart and all that. It's a whole long cycle to do it. It's not the easiest from what I've seen. You can do it, from what I understand, just on your own with a light pet. But in addition, in the actual arena, Reapers, or Reaper Queens I think it is, spawn and try and attack you. So there's that to go with. But a lot of people that I've seen are going in with rock drakes, hence why I've been breeding up rock drakes for this battle. And yes, the other thing I need to sort out is ammunition. Now, I don't know whether I want to use the tech rifle, which I've got, or what a lot of people are using are things like pump action shotguns and stuff like that. So that I got to figure out. I did pop over onto Aberration earlier. Brought some element over because I'm going to be probably needing that. That one, isn't it? I did bring over my assault rifle. I am going to need to get some more bullets because I've only got 8 left over. And I brought over 2 shotguns. Now, I've never used these before. They do have some pretty high stats on there. So hopefully with that and a load of shotgun ammo, which I'm going to have to craft up, I might have a chance. I have no idea. So we'll have to wait and see how it goes with that. But yeah, obviously the tech suit that I'm wearing, I'm going to be using that. If I do use the tech gun, I'm going to have to make sure I've got plenty of element to power both the suit and the rifle. So yes. But yes, how is Mr. T. Miller? Let me give him a shout out because he's not talking today. If you're not following Mr. T. Miller, make sure to click on that link and give him a follow. Also, if you're not following Mr. Farmer Marks, make sure to click on that link and give him a follow. And I'm going to have to do it manually because I don't think I've got Mr. Jers set up, which I should do by now because I'm terrible. Jers 53 UK. Make sure to click on that link and give him a follow. But yeah, how is Ali Bango doing? Hopefully good today. Welcome in everybody. And how did Mr. Farmer Marks get on? I have no idea. But yes. So obviously over the weekend I did, or actually this morning, I've been doing a lot of exploring around. Just really trying to open up the map, and as you can see now, I do have a fair bit of the map covered. I've got a little section down here of the underground area still to open up, but it's getting there. Friday after the stream, I did find the rock drake nest, at least one of them, which is down in this area. And I mean literally down. It's way below where I am to get to it. It's also radiated, so be very, very careful. Woohoo, we have a new landlord. Oh, nice, Mr. Shawnee. Is he putting your rent down? That's the true question. Nice. So yeah, I did actually while I was out and about. So, oops, didn't mean to do that. Obviously, well, last week I did find this little area right here, which is a little tunnel that leads out into this section of the upper level, the outside basically. But I did find this here, which is a second tunnel, which then leads out into this section here. So that's the main reason I'm kind of after a long night, the 90-10 night one. Yes, it's a nightmare. It really is a nightmare because I really want to try and get out and explore some of this area outside and on top. Obviously, there's lots of metal nodes up there. There's obsidian. In addition, obviously, you've got the Reapers and such. So, yes, lots to find out. There's a kind of a nice little area. Actually, if anybody's set up a base, this area over here by this pond is not bad, actually, I will say. It's still not working. I don't understand that then, Farmer Marks. It should. If you've done everything as I've mentioned, it should work for you as well. That is very, very weird. Very weird indeed. I don't know then. Have you shut down... Oh. Have you tried shutting down your game and stuff? Shutting down your computer, I should say. Waypoint 11 can go now. It may be you need to shut your computer fully down and then restart it. And then try loading up OBS fresh. And the game's fresh. See, because obviously I shut mine down most days. Just to give my wife a break because she hates the sound of the computer and the light. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. If it's not working, well, maybe it's something else your end. Try that too? Okay. Honestly, yeah, don't know then, Farmer Marks. It should work. It works live for me. I've even done it with OBS pretty much the same way. Actually, what I can do is I can even show you if I come into desktop a sec. We're going to switch over to see, we've got OBS right there. And obviously, if I come into... Actually, I don't have it in here, so I can add it. So I can add it here. Game capture. We'll add an existing one, which is the fishing game. And come into the properties right there. Now, obviously, if you're using OBS, it's kind of similar setup. So you got capture specific window, which is the same as I had on Slobs. Obviously, it's set solely to lurk bait right there. And obviously, allow transparency is selected right there. So as long as they're all set, you should be good. I don't understand why it's not working. There you go. Now I've got lurk bait on desktop too. Yes. Actually, should I put it over the side there, I think. There we go. Yeah, not sure why it wouldn't work there, Mr. Farmarks. Not sure. It should. Is all I can say. Weird. I have no idea. Right, with all that wasting around. Alright then. So today I am obviously still trying to find a female basilisk. So I think what I might do is maybe try and find one. Just because I want to. But I can also show you guys some more of the map that you may not have seen. So if I take Princess with me. Hello, oh. Gotta remember, light pet. Need a light pet whenever you're on this map when you go out and about. Whether it's during the day or not, because there are very dark areas still on here. Righty. Oh yeah, so I do have a couple of shine horns. They look a little bit weird in the light, but when you get them into the dark, they look fine. They've got a funky little blue stripe on them, both of them. I do have some feather lights now. They look a little bit weird as well in the light, but when you get them out and about, they're kind of pretty. I also have obviously my bulb dogs. Even, I didn't even realise this, but even... Oh, stop it, will you? Cosmo glows. Is that... The only one... Oh, actually, I do. I've done some breeding on the shine horns. I had to think what they were called. But I've also been, when I've gone out, because I always seem to take a load of mushrooms with me, different mushrooms, and end up taming a lot of shiny creatures, should we say? The glow creatures. To the point I've got all of them now. Yeah. I got a couple of shine horns there. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3 shine horns. I got 3 feather lights. That's what it is. That's the one. And also, yes, glow tails. I do have 3 glow tails as well in here, which I haven't brought out yet. Transfer. But each one are, if I remember rightly, they're actually all slightly different, which is kind of nice. 34, 64. And from what I understand, they always recommend that they're taking the bulb dog into the arena when you're doing the boss battle, because it has a better charge or something like that on it. But yes, look, there's one. Pretty. They're almost like little phoenixes. There's a little golden one there. So that is the 3 feather lights that I captured. Actually, they were last night. We have 1, we have 2, 3 shine horns. I may end up... They're all slightly different because obviously that one's got the darker brown on it compared to that. That doesn't really have it. So they're literally all different. And then we got the glow tails. 1, 2, and 3. Very, very similar. That's the only thing. I think that's all of them. Yeah. They're very, very similar. So I do want to see if I can find maybe some different patterned glow tails. But yeah, all these guys are great. I love them. They're pretty. Like little mini phoenixes. They are. Hello, you. You did one cheat. I got the rabbit saddle. Oh, were you able to spawn one in? Were you? It's kind of weird how you didn't have it on your engrams. But yes. And earthquake again. This is the only thing that I don't like about the map is the earthquakes. If I could have the map without the earthquakes, it would be nice. Where did I put my gun there? But yes. One. I might keep 2 of those feather lights out actually, or the glow tails out, just to have them on show. 8. And boink, boink. Boink. Gonna have to sort out some proper displays for these guys. Let's have a little look at you. I'm gonna keep the middle one out. And I think I'll actually keep this one here out. Right, you come with me. I hear a robot trying to do his best. Right, let's put you there. And we'll put you up here. There we go. So yeah. So technically I now have all glow pets that are on the map, which is kind of nice, I believe. And the nice thing is with glow pets as well, if you weren't aware, they also cause reapers damage because of their lights if they're turned on. There. Transfer. And we'll shove that into there. Oh, you're good to go. Let's see. Crack. Where'd that Reaper go? Where did that... Oh, Rock Drake, wasn't it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It didn't fall underneath, did it? Nope, it's definitely not on me. That's weird. Did we have a dud egg? Did we have a dud egg? Hello? Hello? Is there any baby rock drakes in here? Nope. Well, that's just weird. I have no idea where that little dude disappeared to. But you seen that too, didn't you? It did break and it just disappeared. That's my 2 basilisks. That's the dung beetle. That's the snail. That's my little phoenix I brought over. Hey there, Mamadou. Yes, I seen Mamadou popping in. Now I'm just kind of curious where that baby went to. How is Mamadou this fine Monday? Actually, it showed that one. There it is. Okay, I have no idea why it went into its own folder. Or a folder. But you should be there. Weird. But hello. Hello, you're okay? Good, glad to hear it. So yes, right then, so I think we are fine for the minute. I'm not going to do any... Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to do any taming of such. I am going to take... let's take you for a change, actually, because I usually take the guy on top. And while we're here, let me just quickly set this up. Charge. Regen. That. There we go. I should actually work on a little bit of his health as well. What I am going to do, just in case I come across a female basilisk, I'm going to take a couple of eggs with me. I do have a few here that were kind of low leveled that I've kept to the side. Let's close that door there. Oh, I do need to grab a cryopod, only just the one. And in case you noticed, yes, I do have a few things with me. This one I actually brought over from Aberration. This is obviously Pyro. It does work on here, by the way, Pyro, in case you missed it. But yeah, I actually found a nice little aberrated mod shop, or aberrant mod shop. It's kind of being nice. Want to find a partner. While I'm thinking about it, where are they? Oh, what are you doing in there for? Not quite sure why that one's there, but yeah, I decided to load up extinction map, and I transferred my character over there, and I was actually able to tame a couple of armored doggos. Finally,
Billy is a nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize.
Just woke
for
up.
this
I think I slept bad. My neck is hurting. I need to get my neck pillow. Oh, Mamadou, yes. Nothing worse than having a bad neck first thing in the morning. Oh, yes. Been there, done that. But yeah, it was very simple. Very, very simple. And hello, Mr. Matt. Ooh. Everything is awesome when you live in a dream. I miss that. I need to watch the Lego movie again at some point. I miss that song. But welcome in, Mr. Matt. Hopefully you had a good weekend as well. But yes, armor doggos, I now actually own them. Obviously I've been trying since playing Aberration to tame them. I couldn't ever find them though on the map. I've seen them, well, bit of a lie. I did see them once. Down in the desert area, at the bottom, the scorched earth desert. But only once. So yes, I was able to get these off of the extinction map. This one actually, I think it was this one, had a baby with it, so I almost took the baby as well, but I thought, no, I'm going to leave it there to suffer. But I brought them over with me, and I don't know if I can get them out on here, because some creatures don't spawn over here, to show you guys. Oh yeah, they are working, cool. There we go. So yeah, I was kind of shocked that they're different sizes as well. See, this is what I was expecting, something like this, but this one is like huge. But it turns out it's a shiny. It's an enraged one, hence why it's so big. But taming it took, what was it, about 2? It was either 2 or 3 bits of meat for that one, and it was about 2 meats for this one. And that was kind of cool. So I need to sort out what these guys can do, what they can't do, stuff like that. So, yes. Excuse me. Oh, what's that? Oh, I've even got a whistle. Oh, hello. I don't remember seeing that before. Oh, hello. What you doing? So, is there one whistle per dog, or? I didn't hear anything though. Oh, there's a cooldown on it too. Oh, is it only on her or not him? What? Oh, hang on. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Well, yeah, anyway, you can come back with me. Hi, you. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Right, and anyway, yeah. I'll play a lot more with them and figure out everything out with them. But yes. It's a shiny after all that. Yes, that's probably why. I'll put them back into there. So yes, we are set up to, at least if we ever come across any basilisks, we might be able to tame one, especially if it's a female. But we're going to take Princess with us. And yes. Yes, 40. Well done there, Mr. Sim Game Map. Wow, 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 wow. Get in there. Yes, I know nothing, Mama Do, and I'm sure I will figure it out. But yeah, things are getting there. The base is now pretty much sorted out. Also, this little platform area, I did make it a little bit wider than it was. So these guys sit on here a lot better. Now, one thing I did do over the weekend is a dino wipe, just to see whether I could get a female basilisk to spawn in. So I'm hoping there might be. You never know. So, the first place we're going to try is the usual area up the top here. Blonk. I was also able... Oh, sorry, bunny. I was also able to place down a teleporter up here as well. So when I do spawn in, I can literally teleport all the way back to the base instead of constantly having to run back, which is a freaking nightmare. I just don't understand why it does that. I started this map with my character, and yet it doesn't seem to recognize it when I come in to spawn back in on the bed. The only map that does work is Scorched Earth. Right then, so up along this upper area here is usually a prime spot for spotting basilisks. In addition, they will also spawn on top here as well and dig themselves in. Now, out of interest, let me just do a quick search to see if there's anything nearby. Not seeing anything in the list there. So you never know. There could be one lurking that we don't even know about. But yeah, I'll go down the middle here and then probably down one of the sides. But yeah, this is usually a good area to find them. That one I got on Saturday was literally, I think, was it here? It was either here or the next one. But yes, yeah, right there. Because it's in these bushes, I'm trying to munch on a creature. The nice thing is, because it was munching on an... Oh, right there. I see, I don't want to get too close, but... I just spotted it right there. Yes, they can burrow underneath the ground. Yes, you can just see it there now, can't you? Obviously, that one's a male, level 10. But I don't want a male, I want a female. Yes, I want a female. I don't mind any level would be fine. But yes, if you've never seen it, a basilisk, it literally buries itself like other creatures, creates that little mound, and but also has the tail just sticking out, almost like a plant. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Is it maybe like one of the arc plants? It's teasing you in. It's crazy, but yes. The little blighter. The only problem is once they're in the ground, they don't register, so you literally have to go around trying to find them. But yes, if you know what you're looking out for, you can... yeah, prepare thyself. Actually, out of interest, will that come up? Oh, map. See, it's now showing out, because it came out, it's now showing that there is one basilisk here. Obviously, if I click on it, it's a male level 10, which it is. But I don't want that one, I want a female. Actually, one I think let's put some light on. So action, clap the hands. There we go. Could help a bit, but you never know. But yeah, you literally have to come up and down here, because you never know. There may be another one buried themselves. Crystals. But yes, I definitely will say they did a good looking map. They did a very good looking map on here. Multiple levels, not completely flat or anything. And oh yeah, it does take a while just to get around. So obviously, for anybody who wasn't aware, obviously this is where the portal where you first come in. What I ended up doing is just over the side here, is I've got my little teleporter there to get me back to the base. I'm gonna have to see if there's a way of setting it so it spawns me straight at my base rather than here, like it should do. I'm going to do a little bit of research into that, maybe reach out to a few people and find out. Alright, let's have a look around the back here. One. Yeah. So creatures are still spawning back in, so it may be a little bit of a while before maybe a female will spawn in, so I've got to be very patient, should we say. But yeah, if I can get a male and a female, that would be lovely. That would be lovely. Come on, around the mushrooms, around the mushrooms. That's a funny little glow there. I have interest. How are we doing on day cycle? 90 days. Oh, still the same. Okay. Hasn't changed yet. I need it the other way around. I need 90 on the night, 10 on the day so I can get up on top. I want to do some exploring out there. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing anything at the minute and we're getting close to the end. We've got our roll right there being attacked by raptors and beating their behinds. Righty. nothing yet up here anyway. Female-wise. It's crazy. It really is crazy. You spawn in, and in the first few days you will find tons of basilisks around. As time goes on, they seem to just disappear. It's crazy. Right then. Whee! But yeah, the whole place is nice. I like it. So this is kind of like a lower area. It's almost like a swamp. Now most creatures, if you're on a rock drake, tend to ignore you. They will. However, these big crabs will attack you. Things like seekers will attack you straight off the top. Reaper queens and kings will attack you. Other rock drakes will attack you, but most things will just leave you alone. It's crazy. Right, I did want to actually go see something. So I did spot over this area here some otters floating around. So I was kind of wanting to see whether or not I could find another in that area. So let's go have a little look. See, we've got a raptor right there, not even bothering with us. One right there, one right there. Not even attacking. Obviously, if I was to attack them, then it might attack back. And here we go again, another earthquake. Take out that other one. Maybe a new one spawn. Yeah, maybe. We could give it a try later on. The other option is I do know of spawn commands for creatures. I've only ever been able to get a few to work, so that is another option. Maybe spawn a load in, and or even, ooh, I never even thought of that. Upload my character, make a backup of my save game, and create a new one on this map to find that female. Oh, we're going the wrong way. We want to go that way. And maybe get it that way. That's an option. That is an option. Because then from what I understand as well, with the rock, with the, oh, big snake, you know, my brain's just gone completely dead. See, you talk and then you just sort of lose it. You lose it. Yeah, from what I understand as well, you can take the basilisk into the boss battles as well. So it'd be interesting to see how they do against certain boss battles, for example. I actually watched a video over the weekend of somebody going into a dragon boss battle on the island using burrowbucks and a UT, and for some weird reason the dragon couldn't detect the burrowbucks, which are the bunnies, by the way, and it took a while, but they eventually killed the dragon with a load of rabbits. Go figure that. I think they actually lost a UT, but the actual Burbucks won. That is kind of crazy if you ask me. Bunnies overpowering a dragon. Right, I'm actually looking and I'm not really seeing any water movement. Sometimes you'll actually see them. Now, while we're here, let's come into here. Let's see if we've got any otters in the area. Oh, hello. They're all over here now. Well, that's just rude. We've just gone right past... Oh, no, that's right by the basin, isn't it? That's right by the base. What the heck? I don't remember seeing any over there. Hang on. We're going to take a little trip back. I'm kind of curious. Let me tag the base a sec so I know which direction we're heading. That way? There's a little shortcut right here. Might be able to get through. Oh, come on. Turn around, turn around! It's great gliding around on a rock drake, but every now and again it gets a little bit confused. There we go. And yes, I'm slowly getting better with it. Alright, dude. Right, so it said up and around here there is otters around here. Let's have a look again. So according... Either that or they must be below me maybe? I don't know. Let's tag that a sec. We got a big peacock over here. It's a trilobite. Oh, let's see. There. Let's see. Either or they're underneath. Oh, there we go. There you go. Oh, look. They're swimming underneath. Hello. Hello. That's very similar to the one that I've got. Where is it? On Scorched Earth. I think it was. There we go. Oh, kind of a black colour. Now, obviously, to tame these, you need a fish. However, we do have a little baby right there. See, what I could do is, wherever that 31 female is, I could technically kill her or him and take the little baby. And I'm also drowning. Actually, I don't think I haven't really seen any salmon and stuff on this map, which is usually the prime one to try. So, do we have a male and a female juvenile here? Because I might take both of them. Boink. I had a feeling that was going to happen. No, Ottie! Oh, I wonder. Rock drake. I wonder. So there is something. I might be able to bring it back. I don't know. Okay, well, I'll leave it there a sec. So, one of the things with the Dino Depot mod, as long as the body hasn't disappeared, shall we say, there is seemingly a way to resurrect it. I've never tried it, but that's what I understand. I heard it in a video being mentioned. I thought, really? But I've never been able to test it till now. So, obviously that is a male. Was that a male or a female? I can't remember. But we'll see if there's any otters showing in the depot. Now, the only problem is I don't know if it has to be in a pod first to register it. That's the thing. Let's get rid of that there. Go away, you. Let's have a little look. Come into... I have no idea where it would be. Would it be under here? There? Load tab default. Ooh, good question.
Quite a collection of extinct species here. Trilobites, dodos, iguanodons, humans.
Nope, it's not that one. No. Ooh, there. Okay, so it's not actually showing in there. So I'm guessing then it has to have been in here at least once to register it. Okay. In that case, let's see something. Doing a bit of a test. We'll do a little bit of a test, guys and gals.
Not intentionally harm my youth.
Right, so obviously that one right there, the red one, I think was the baby otter. It might have actually been the baby, but I don't know. We'll see. If that is the one that we captured, actually it was a baby, wasn't it though? So it may have been attacked by one of the other otters. Let's see. I don't know whether this will work, but we'll give it a freaking good try. Right, gun. Okay, so there's that. Let's grab you. A little bit of a test, because I've never tried it before. Here we go. Let's put you back up here for the minute. Oh, really? Really? I got... Seriously? Oh, there we go. I got stuck on the lamppost there. That's a first. Right, let's see. Will it work? So obviously that is a dead otter. Let's come into here. Let's... There it is right there. Obviously it's showing pretty much dead. There's no life in it. Let's put that into there a sec. It's now got the timer on there, showing at the bottom. Interesting. Let's take that back out a sec. E. And it's alive! That is crazy. It's alive, everybody. It's alive. Okay, so we've now got an otter. I think the other one was a female, but we have an otter. There we go. So you can keep raising yourself there, health-wise. So as you can see, it's up to 71.10. Actually, I should leave it inside. Might be quicker. But we'll see how that goes. I'm going to keep the gun on me just for the minute. There. Okay. So that's a male. So we could do with finding a female now. There is one over here. Let's have a little look. Right. So according to this, in this little pond at the back here, I'm guessing maybe that one's under the water as well, on the left side there. And maybe even stuck inside there. And Mr. T. Miller has been a moderator for 54 months on the channel. Nice! Well, thank you for your continued support and moderism. Thank you. Yes, I think I had one. Was it for Farmer Marks yesterday? I'm not sure if he noticed it, but it was a 30-month moderator. Right, let's see. Okay, so we've got the male there. We've got a female baby, so let's take you out quickly. We'll claim you. Oh, fudge. Did I just kill the wrong one? Cruds. Nope. My little baby's over here. Okay. Right, little one, where are you? There. Pop you into there. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Out of interest. I could take them home with me if I wanted to, but I'm not. But we now have a male and a female. That's kind of cool. Not quite sure where that one is. I think it may have been stuck inside the building there. But yes. If you guys are not following Mr. T. Miller there, make sure to click on that link. Give him a follow. He is an awesome person. A great moderator. And yes, he's getting there with his modding. I'm sure most of you guys are already following, but yeah. There could be that one person. There we go. Cool. And the nice thing is that Dino Depot as well, one thing I do like about it is obviously if you do put a baby into it, it will do all the imprinting and stuff. So I don't have to worry about any of it now. It's cool fun. So I could just take that, shove it in there, wait till it's grown up, and it should have a 100% imprint on everything. So for example, if I show you these guys here, let's see if I can pull that out, because these are mostly babies. There's one or two that's been mixed in. So if I bring this guy out, which was an egg that was hatched over here. Oh, yeah, quite pretty actually. But if I come into here, now I haven't done any imprinting personally on this, but it did do 100% on there, and I've got loads of points on there as well. Might as well start setting these up, hadn't I? Melee damage, I want the melee damage at least around 10,000, and the health if possible, around about 10,000. Stamina a wee bit more than that. Because it'll make that life a little bit easier. We'll probably throw a bit into the weight as well. There we go. So that's 134, wow. That's not bad. But yeah, I've got to go through all of them and do exactly the same with each and every one of those rock drakes at some point. What I might actually do is transfer them into cryopods and heal them up faster in the hospital right there. Actually, let me put you away a second. There. So my natural lights can kick back in. There we go. And Mr. Robot, what are you doing? Yes, might do that now actually while I've got a sec. We can put them away. Oh, we got another one of them. We can drop and crack. What are we getting out of there? Oh, did we get twins? No. That one there. What am I after? Is it a male or a female? I can never remember. I am after a male. And guess what I just got? That is a male. And it's got that colour on there. That is perfect. Okay, it's going to look exactly the same as her. But that is what I want. I want that male. Yes. Right, you are coming through the basilisk. We're going to throw that into there. We'll throw woohoo into there. Or actually, snake. Oh, we should. Why are you in there? Oh, I don't know. I'm sure you should be in there for some reason. But that is fantastic. Once this one is raised up. Oh, really? I just realized something. That should be in a ball. I never even realized you could put the cryopods in there as well. Right, I want you. There we go. Health is going up. How's this other dude doing? Health is now recovered on that male that we got. And this is a juvenile female, which is getting there. It's imprinting, so it's doing its job, so yay. This one right there is going to be the male to it's getting replace this one here. What I need. Oh, I don't want that. I want that. I want the saddle. There we go. We can use the saddle on him when he raises up, so we can put that into there. So now I have the right color. I see that 210 color, and I thought, oh, that is nice. That is really, really nice. Now, if I can get a decent level ones, it'll be fine. Now, the only thing is, the only downside I did find out. I don't know if can I put that in there for a minute. Yes, can. The only downside is. Oh, there we go. For some weird reason, game glitch there. Whenever you do the breeding, even though I've got that better breeding mod, what it will do is, obviously, I've been breeding these two for quite some time together. Obviously, we've got 124 on Princess right here, and obviously I've got 72 right here. It's taking basically the base number from the two and taking the highest one. So I don't know. I think she was quite low when I first hatched her on Astraeus. So it's basically ignoring her initial level stat and her current stat, and using this one as a base to start off any future babies. So the higher that level is, the better your creatures should be level-wise when they start out, when you're breeding. So if you can find, I don't know, maybe a level 130 rock drake out there, what you could do is use that as a breeder and breed from there. And what you'll find is any babies that you get from there should start at that base level of like 130, for example. It's kind of cool. It is very, very kind of cool. So all of the breeding that I've been doing recently, I've been looking at, obviously, I'm not a big kind of ignoring numbers to start off with, but this one actually right here, I started off with the color, because obviously I found this lovely pinky purple color on a Megalosaur. I bred it and bred it and bred it a few times to get a opposite sex, and then bred them together, and then leveled it up, or bred the one to a higher level, and it's been a little bit complicated, but I've got there. I now have basically 2 level 42s with this lovely pinky purple color. I like it. Stat-wise, on the basis, so 2,313 on the health, not bad. Stamina 450, not too bad. Weight is very, very low, but could go higher, to be honest. On a 444 on the old weight there. Melee damage 2602. That ain't too bad if you ask me. And it's obviously 100% imprinted, so yes, definitely worth it. Any babies should technically have stats very similar, if not the same to that, when they get bred now. In theory. We'll find out once this one is raised. Actually, it could possibly look here. I don't know, will it say? There you go, so health 17181, so they're similar. There is one mutation according to this. What's that gone into? Maybe it's just the aberrant. It might have been the colour that it went into, I don't know. This is still something I'm trying to figure out, is all the mutation stuff, where it goes, whether it goes into a stat itself or it goes into colour. Out of interest, if I do this, so there is her base stats. And it gets covered up, typical. Let me bring you out a second. Nope, I can't, because obviously I need to... Yeah, I can't, because it's going to get covered up every freaking time. Okay. I was wondering whether I could get the 2 stats side by side there. Oh, maybe if I was to do it this way instead, just to compare the 2. There we go. So, health on the male is 1781, so a little less. So it's kind of lost on the health. Stamina 449, so it's very close to that one. The oxygen and food I don't really look at, but yes, slightly less than what they are actually, to be honest. 3. Weight is 341, so a little less. Melee damage, so 26. So it's a little less than what she has. And obviously it's imprinting at the minute. So yeah. So maybe that mutation that states at the top went into doing the color side of things then. I guess that's what it meant. Actually, I haven't got an idea. Hang on. I hate when I get ideas. One mutation. 46. 14. Yeah, I'm going to say that the color... So the mutation 1 went into the color. So looking at the two there, along that top line where you got the colors, obviously that the female is a 22, 210, 14, whereas the males are 46, 210, 14. So obviously that 46 and the 22 are the two different colors. So this one's going to be a little lighter on the male. Typical. But that's fine, that's fine. I'm still learning things, so we could pop you there. We'll use her to breed and see if we can get some better stats and stuff like that later on. We'll plonk him back into there. And yeah, there we go, that's fine. You can go into there. And... oh yes, if you weren't aware, if you have a Desmondus... where'd she go? Oh, there's another thing as well. For some strange reason, they get automatically set to wandering. I don't know why. When they come out of those cryopods. It's annoying. Oh, let me bring you out of fraction just so I don't hit that. There we go. Right, you... stop following just in case, and you should be on passive. There we go. So yeah, if anybody has that Desmondus, which is that bat that's on some of the maps, the bigger one that you can ride, if you get some blood pack and put it into its inventory with a saddle, you can craft some of these, which is Sanguine Elixir. Basically what this will do is it will automatically add a 30% boost when taming, but you can only use one per creature. So if you're taming a creature and you want to knock 30% off the tame, give it one of these, and yeah, it'll make that life a little bit easier. But also you do need to have the blood pack and all that first of all. But in addition, they only have I think it's a 3 or 4 hour spoil time, so you have to use them very quickly when you've made them. So that's the only downside. Okay, I think we're going to leave it for today regarding the rock drake, so I'll throw them into there. There we go. How are you doing? I have interest. Day 10, night 90. Oh, perfect. Okay, we're going to head upstairs. What is the time? I hope it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Gulpet. No, I haven't actually been outside. No, I don't want you, Cosmo. I want you. Yeah, I've not been outside. Oh, wrong one. I want. Go away. So what I'm hoping to try and do, if I can get over there, is over to this side here and just do some exploring. Let me close that a sec. Just to see what is out here and whether I can find any Reapers out there. Because I'd love to find Alpha. I would love to find an alpha. I only need, was it a king alpha? Thingy my bob. The tooth, is it? There we go. Now this is it took me a while to find this little. I knew there was another exit somewhere because I keep seeing people going out of different exit way up to the surface. And I actually found this earlier today. I just gotta remember where the heck it is to get to it. Was it through here? Yes. Oh, I never looked into that food thing, did I? There's a way you can change like the food and water drainage on here. Right. It's hard to find it. Where are you? Where are you? Because I seem to go through a lot of food very quickly. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Now, one thing I will say is, if it's the same as it was earlier, the beginning of the tunnel itself, yep, this is it, is a little radiated just beyond where I am right now. But what I want to do first of all is get some food in me. I've got this jerky. There's also nameless up here as well, which are buried underneath the ground, so be very careful. But it is worthwhile getting them as well, because, or to come up, because it's something you need for doing the boss battle. Right, so right here is, yeah, see right there. There's some radiation right there or something. But as soon as you get past it, if you just keep going, you get past it and you're fine. So this is the second way onto the surface. I don't know if there's any others. But if you just follow it up and around, you can... Oh, it's still a little bit warm up here, so hopefully we'll be okay. Oh, crap. Did I just get roasted? I don't know. Well, I think this is it. I can't see anything! I wonder. T? No, not T. I want R. Tech helmet. Can I put... Oh! There we go. Either or I've just timed it completely wrong and the sun's come out. We're going to fry in a minute. Is this it? I wasn't able to get all this way down, so interesting. I don't actually see a way out, so this might not be the other way to come up here. And yes, I defecated. What's that up there? What if we can have a look up there? Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I am definitely not going in there. That's evil. That is evil. What is the time? Okay. I'm kind of thinking if I sit here, I might be able to figure out when the sun comes up and goes down for these day-night cycles. As soon as it goes dark, I am going out there. But yeah, if I go any higher, obviously I'm going to get hurt. Same with my creatures. But to be honest, I don't think having my visor on is really doing anything, to be honest. Which means I can come into here, we can... Oh, hello. Well, that's a kind of a funky view. Interesting. Not quite sure what that would be for. Alright, Mr. Jers, catch you later. Okay, so that's maybe that's kind of if it's really bright out or something, I don't know. Or really dark out, I'm not quite sure. Obviously, you can see where obviously the glow pet is there on my shoulder at the minute. Interesting. What's the next one? Obviously, that's the normal view, I believe. With the visor on. Okay, not quite sure what the difference is between the first one and the second one, but okay. Never actually looked at these, to be honest, so this is kind of fun looking at them. And we're back to there, okay. Let's take the visor off, and that's normal mode, okay. But yeah, what I want is for that sun to disappear. And I'm kind of looking in the distance, and I'm kind of seeing what looks like creatures over there. I'm sure I've seen something spawning over on the far end there. If there is anything spawning out there, I feel very, very sorry for them because they're going to have a very, very bad day of it. Can I get up there now? Okay, still too hot, still too hot, still too hot, okay. Out of interest, can I use the binoculars while we're here? No, I'm not quite high enough. But interesting. Actually, what I should do is make a note of it and then come back maybe the next day-night cycle where it's 90 on the night, 10 on the day, and see if it's the regular pattern as well on the timing. Actually, while we're waiting, let's unselect that. We'll keep obviously the base one there, and I think I'll actually delete that auto one so that can go. There we go. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of little points here. Oh, so I can get rid of that one to be honest as well now. Oh, excuse me. Dung beetles and snails. I do have a snail now as well in my creatures list, which is creating cement Actinium paste, which could be used instead of cementing paste for stuff, so makes life a little bit easier. How do you know when it goes? Heat resistance 700. Oh no, heat resistance there 668. Cold resistance 745. I have no idea. Does that mean minus 745 and plus or positive 668? I have no idea. But yeah, I did notice that. Oh yeah, I think some of this needs to be repaired very soon. Maybe once I get back to the base. But I really want... Oh, I know what I should do is bring over a teleporter. Then I could just teleport straight over and do it that way. I think I'll do that. It'll make life so much easier. Just set it outside that cave entrance and then pop over and I can get in and out very quickly then. Yeah, well, I think we'll do that. We'll go see if I've got what I need for a teleporter, a generator and stuff. And yeah, but yeah. It took a little while to find it. I was literally following the outside wall all the way around just to try and find the underneath, I suppose is the best way to put it, the wall area. And yeah, I ended up finding that little cut through there. It's kind of cool. Yes, let's pop back to the base and see if we can craft a teleporter, because hopefully we'll be able to, oh heck, make this life a little bit easier. And I might actually just... Whoa. No, it wasn't. Sorry, I thought that was a blicking snake there. That'd be blicking typical. I haven't got an egg on me. And I can't tame one. Or a basilisk, should say. Did I take the wrong turn somewhere? Nope. I should be going down that way. There we go. I hate trying to find my way around these places at times. I think that's it. Yes. Hi! I'm just passing, not by me. And I'm gonna just have a little bit of a dip in the water there. There we go. Can I? Dang. Close. Oh, yep. There we go. Right, as I'm back, let me save that. Right, let's see if we can see. Can't really see now. This is one thing I get confused at. It's obviously meant to be partly night. I don't know if it. Now, does this need to be completely pitch black down here to be nighttime? Because I have had night times where light like that has been coming through. It doesn't make sense. Right, anyway. Here, crafting, teleporter. We do have enough for a small one, which is good. We'll take that with us. Generator. Now I am using the AA generator. That works. I've still not looked into that thing yet. So we'll have you. We'll have that. I should have plenty of fuel in this guy right here. Yeah, we can take maybe 100. I'm probably going to get some more being made. Oh, fucking heck. Split. Do 100. Okay. That can go into there. And finally, I think I'll take yeah. I can do them in here, can't I? wood foundations. Do 4 foundations. 2, 4, 6, 8. Do 8 wall pieces. I'm just going to set up a simple little outpost, I guess is the best way to put it. I'm going to need a door and 4 ceiling pieces. There we go. That's that. And the nice thing, obviously, I'm using the AA fabricator as well. This thing is great. It really, really is. Oh, because it also does all of the tech stuff that you'd normally have with the tech replicator. There, that's what I want. Repair bench. There. Transfer, 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 transfer. Structure, repair all, hopefully. Oh, I can do the helmet. What am I missing then? I need to get some more polymer. Oh, right next to me. Where? There. Transfer that there. Repair all. There we go. I like organic polymer or actinium polymer, whatever you want to call it. It's great. It works wonderful instead of just getting normal polymer. Right. E. There we go. 100%. Almost 100% on everything. I'm not quite sure why it say 65% there, 89. Ew. Don't quite figure it all out. But there we go. That should be fine. Let me close that so we don't get lost. Let's close you. We're gonna head back in just a sec. Oops. Just want to see. You're on adolescent 30th minutes. Okay. We'll take you back out and we'll set up and hopefully. Hopefully at some point I'll be able to get up on the surface down this side. Zoinks! Big crab. Sorry, crab. Right. I need my point. To get to it. There. That way. Okay. I'm slowly getting used to this, controlling this thing. At times it's still a little bit of a nightmare. But I'm getting there with the rock drakes. The nice thing is the rock drake and then the iguana are very similar. Obviously where they do glide and such. There we go. Off of the tree, thank you. It's all practice. Yeah, just doing gentle up and down sway motions. You can actually keep it going for a fair old while. There we go. So what I think I'll do, rather than building it in there, I'll maybe do it out here. So you stay there, matey. And the nice thing is, we've got some crystal right there, so that's a good reference. Let's do 4, check that out. And keeping it nice and simple, so wood foundation in a 2x2 formation. So there. Obviously, hopefully these weeds and bushes should dissipate in a while. There. There. Set the door. There. I always use a double door. I very rarely these days do single doors. That'll be fine. And we'll put the generator down right there. With the fuel in it, obviously. And put that there. I should actually do this with the other entranceway. We'll call this top, side, number 2. Turn you on. You're powered. Good. And then just a simple little roof on top, like that, to protect it. And that'll work. Righty. Close that. Actually, what I will do, just in case we ever get lost, I'll put a marker on here, so teleport top side hashtag number 2. There we go. Accept. There we go. Yeah, what I could do to make life a little bit easier is put another teleporter over this side here. It also saves having to run around all the time trying to find things. There we go. Now it's looking a little bit dark on these crystals, so I'm kind of hoping. And what in the heck was that in the wall over there? Did you just see like a black figure on the wall there? I'm sure I seen a black figure there. It was almost like a creature was stuck inside the wall. But looking at this, it's very dark, so we might be in luck this time. And be able to get outside on top. But the worst thing is the timing. Ah. There we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. This is what I was hoping for the last time. But yes, we will have the same thing as usual. We will have the little seekers flying around. There will be reapers up here. Fasulisukis, or what you want to call them. But that's kind of cool. That is cool, 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 cool. Oh. So there's our first surface Reaper King. Now, there was something else I see. Now, if you weren't aware, with the Reapers, you kind of see them first in the distance. So for right now, if you look straight ahead, every now and again, you will actually see their tails waggling. It's literally as they're burying themselves into the ground. I'm sure I've just seen at least 2 over here. Dude, get your head out of the way. I am sure I've seen literally 2 over here a moment ago. Now, there's seemingly also another way that you can track down a Reaper, Alpha Reaper, I should say, using those Seekers. Seemingly, when you get close to a Alpha Reaper, if you got a Seeker near you, it'll come up with an alternate icon above the name. So if you look at them right now, you'll see just Seeker, then a level. If they're near an Alpha, they get a little, I think it's an arrow above their name. Hi. Hi, you. Actually, I gotta check something. Can I tag you, my dear? Or mate? There we go. So they said using light hurts Reapers, and I'm actually just looking at this at the minute, and the health isn't going down. So I think they're full of baloney with that. Maybe it just helps you out a little bit with battling them. I have no idea. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's another one around here. A Reaper. I'm sure I've seen two tails. It may have just been the one. Where are we? I kind of want to check that out. Can we get in there? That's one thing I'd love to see. Let's have a fly around. But look, Fisulisukis. Now that'd be a fun time on here, I will say. Obviously, if you remember the guys when I was on Scorched Earth, and I tamed that one a few weeks ago on there, crashing into all the rocks and stuff. There's tons on here. That's one thing I will say. There is tons of them on up here, so it might be a quick tame on that. Actually, what we could do, I've got an idea. So this is one thing they did mention in the video I seen of the weekend. If you can do it, go around with a couple of seekers just behind you, and every now and again just let them stop. And obviously once you come near a alpha, you can tag where that spot was. Now obviously I've got this little guy right here on me, which is just a normal surface Reaper. Yeah, you can actually go around it and actually find a male or a alpha while you're up here. And then the following cycle where it's 90 night, 10 on the day up here, you could literally come up again and start harvesting alpha Reapers up here. Which is a good idea, actually. It's just making sure you got plenty of health, I guess, to do it. So you got to be careful of that gas. Hey, Lakesman, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Yes. It's not the pleasantest. But yes, at some point I would like to look into trying to get my own Reaper. Whether I do it on screen, I don't know. It'll probably be a little more easier doing off, and then, yes. Maybe I'll get a picture of it. Oh. I wonder if I can find one. Wouldn't that be funny if I could find one, right? Almost straight away. I've got plenty of health, so maybe. Yeah, stop tail whipping me. I wonder if I can come out a little bit more. There we go. Dude, that's horrible there. Oh, and seemingly Reapers only spawn at certain times of the day as well. I can't confirm, but that's what I heard in the video as well. Oh, we've got some obsidian. That's nice. What? Lots of metal. One thing is, yeah, if you ever need metal on this map, just come onto the surface when it's a night cycle, and you'll be fine. I was hoping to find one. I might be out of time, I don't know. What's the time like? 22, so 10 o'clock at night, so yeah, it might actually be out of time for finding a alpha. They'd also do my head in. But yes, it is what it is. But it's nice I actually got to see this section, this area. There's crystal up here, we got tons of metal. There's oil up here, the oil rocks. There's obsidian up here, so there's also this over here. You see, you've got these little rocks right here with a little... It's kind of like a pinky purple colour to them. That is another harvestable rock as well. If I crack one, just show you. That will give you, if you need any element ore, there it is right there. So there is ways of harvesting stuff up here. But yeah, right here, for example, we have a oil rock. There's another one right there. Obviously, there's those smoother rocks a little bit further back. Actually, right there. Is that one? Yep, there's one right there, thinking about it. You got your obsidian rock right there on top, so if you need obsidian up here, there's tons of it. So yeah, lots. And most of these rocks that you see up here will give you pure metal. But you have to be very quick. That's one thing I will say. You do have to be very, very quick at getting in and grabbing what you need and then back out, because as soon as that sun starts coming back over... Oh yeah, got crystal as well. Yeah, you're gonna know you're gonna have a bad day. That is one thing I will say. I got caught up here Saturday, I think it was. There it is, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, I died. I literally died. I was lucky I was able to pick up my creatures before I died. Before they died. So yes. I wonder how far high I can get up. But yeah, that is kind of cool. Kind of makes me wonder, what exactly was he doing here? Yes. And from what I understand as well, when you've done the alpha boss on here, your implant, so this right here, changes as well. There's another one after this, so that'll be interesting. It also, from what I've seen, it should unlock the last few bits in here, the tech stuff. So you get the tech sleeping pod, you get the tech railgun, and access to a rock drake tech saddle. And that looks kind of funky, that one does. It does, it does, it does. So yes, I'm looking forward to doing it, but I need to try and find the bits and pieces, like the alpha Reaper Claw, whatever it was, to do it. So yes, I have a lot of work ahead of me. That is for sure. But I'm going to save it right there. I'm already over my time, and we're going to call it there for today. Ooh, Andy's got some gummy worms. I hope you're going to share, Andy. I was getting a bit sidetracked. So let's get over to the ending screen before any more goes off. And say a big huge thanks to all you guys for coming out today. Much appreciated. Just cruising through Kinlake to a contract. Oh, you're using the Nexat on Kinlake? Holy cripes. You are crazy is all I can say, Lakesman. You are crazy doing that. I tried driving that thing around when the map first came out, and it wasn't the easiest, let's put it that way. It can be done, but it's not the easiest. Right then, let's see. Who do we have out there? Twitch, let's mute the tab so it doesn't come through the stream. Let's see. Ooh. Now, there is somebody live at the minute. He's currently playing Roadcraft. And I haven't raided or spoken to him in a while. So I think we're actually going to go over and raid this individual. He kind of has a very similar name to the creator of the SGA, to give you an idea. Yes. He's actually been live for about 6 hours, so he's probably going to be calling it soon. I don't know. But yes, we are going to go and see if I can find him in my raid channels. There he is. And it is Mr. Dash L. Crew. Yes. Great friend of the community he is. And he's kind of like an extended member of the SGA, to be honest. Even though he's got his own crew over there and stuff. But yes, that's who we're going to go see. So, with that being said, obviously, I will be back again tomorrow. Big, huge thanks to all you guys for coming out today. Much appreciated for your biddies, your stream streaks, your sound alerts, just tuning in. And yes, we will be carrying on with lurk baits and obviously trying to get ready for this boss battle. And it's only been a week, but I'm ready for the boss battles. Like, come on. I just need a few more bits and pieces to figure out and find out. But until tomorrow, guys, have a great rest of your day. You have a 7 trailer grain train on here. You're 7, really? I thought 2 was bad enough with that. Oh, you're crazy. You really are crazy. But anyway, till tomorrow, guys, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.